Amidst the celebration of the 24th edition of the Hornbill Festival, it was on this day, the 4th of December 2021, exactly 2 years ago, Oting village was shrouded in dark clouds due to one of the most unfortunate and tragic incidents. On this solemn anniversary, we reflect upon the day when 14 civilians lost their lives, an incident that not only deeply impacted the nation but also captured international media attention. The scars from this tragic event run deep within the hearts of the people of Nagaland, and today we pay tribute to our fallen Britons. On the fateful evening of 4th of December 2021 at around 4 to 5 p.m., at least 6 daily wage earners returning home in a vehicle from Tiru Valley coal mine bordering Assam were gunned down allegedly by a unit of 21 para special forces in a claimed failed counter-insurgency operation at Oting village in Mon district. 7 more villagers were shot dead later reportedly by the security forces following a scuffle with a group of villagers who had found the bodies in an army vehicle. An army also lost his life in the scuffle. The army asserts that it fell victim to an intelligence failure, suspecting the vehicle to carry Naga insurgents. They maintain that they opened fire only when the vehicle failed to comply with instructions. However, these claims are rejected by the 2 survivors as well as the Nagaland police following a preliminary inquiry. As neighboring villagers concerned about the gunshots arrived at the scene, a convoy of military vehicles was intercepted. The troops claimed to be shifting injured people to the hospital, feigned ignorance about the pickup truck splattered with blood. Subsequently, it was discovered that they were transporting the deceased to their base camp while attempting to change the attire of the victims, seemingly to stage an encounter.
Oh. Yeah.
Ito tala yung lawang nga, humang latuwa. Ay!
Yeah. Oh, shock what happened to them.
Mami la.
They don't know, huh?
Ya có hả bạn tăng mấy lần
Yeah, they don't.
cái mùng mami là quên.
They don't know. No, huh? Oh.
Nào sấy bằng.
Say bang.
Cái nào á?
Cái số măng sao ya? Cái số măng thà bằng lòng người gì ya?
Ye. Thảo bằng lawang nhiều cái gì vậy? Thảo bằng người lawang.
During the ensuing chaos, the tires of army vehicles were punctured and 3 vehicles were torched. In the resulting gunfire, 7 civilians lost their lives and 20 were injured. The Indian Army contends that they were compelled to open fire as they were attacked by machete-wielding villagers, resulting in the death of 1 infantryman and injuries to others. However, villagers dispute these claims, accusing the army of indiscriminate shooting.
Này, vô qua chú luôn. Wow, nắp quá, có thể làm gì đây? Có thể làm gì mà cái gì mày không? Chúng ta một cái đi có thể làm gì của đi đây? Có thể làm gì của đi?
HornbillTV also got to speak to some of the family members of the victims.
Amakande hokap anibi hokap tukul ne murise kunna likhise iade ahibi hokap logote hokap anibi moelaga pai hokap iade anibi kobi
Ami do mula modam ke morai dia nimde monto khoje mon do khatam gruse mo jo la planning do sob fail hoise program do phangai dise to kile dai jo gora manu bi noy underground bi noy misa gom manu bi noy ta kile inaga mari dise dai ge inaga kile life do khatam gro dise mo jon sati wena kam bi suru gora nai planning mo jo la kam bi start gora nai family program bi start gora nai kile inaga mula moda ke morai dise iman phone rese phone pick na kora hoise phone pick na kore rat phot tai ke phone rese phone pick kora nai dai তো এতিয়া 12 বাজিবি পৌঁছিব লৈছে এইটো কাৰণে মই ডেস্ক কৰিছে জিন্দা আছে নাই কইনা ডেস্ক কৰিছে ডেস্ক কে একো ৰিপ্লাই কৰা নাই এইটো কি হ লাগা কইনা মই কোৱেশ্চন থাকিন আৰু বি বাৰ ফোন কৰিছে তো তাইলা সাথী কাম পিক কৰিছে তাই অলপ চকম পাইছে এইটো মাৰি হয় না আৰু মিখান মাৰি কেনা তাই চকম পাইছে হাত লাগিছে তো হাত তাক বি মানুকান সিটা ঠিক ঠাক কোন বি খবৰ দিয়া নাই কোন বাৰ কৈছে ৰাইট হেণ্ডে কোনবা কৈছে লেফট হেণ্ডে লাগিছে আৰু অলপ ছুটু মুটু তাই চকম পাইছে মন তুক নকৰবে তো মই আৰাম পা নাই এই মালিক ফোন দিবি তো মালিক কথা কৈছে না নাই কৈছে এইটো মহিলা মতাকে ফোন দিছে এইটো তাই তো শ্বাস ল'বলৈ বি নাপাৰে ইমান দুখ পৰা জবাব দিছে মই এতিয়া বেছি দুখ আছে তাই অলপ পিজিতে কথা কৰিব ইমানেই কথা জবাব দিছে তাই চকম পা পিজিতে তো ফোনটো উঠাই লৈ যাইছে তাইলে সাথী কামৰা তাইকে বি লম্বা কথা কৰিব পৰা নাই তাইকে বি দেখিব পৰা নাই ৰাতি আছে তো অলপ পিজি থাকি না মন আৰাম নাথাকাৰ ফোন কৰিছে তাইলা সাথী কামৰা আৰু পিক কৰিছে তাইকে আৰু ফোন দিয়া নাই মোক হস্পিটেলকে তাইকে লৈ যাইছে ভাল হ'ব মন চিন্তা নকৰবি কোনে তাইখানি ফোন কৰিব এনে কৈছে এইটো তাই কামৰা মই খবৰ দিব নাই ইমান ঢুকিছে তাইখানতো একো খবৰ দিয়া নাই জবাব হৈ যাইছে এইটো মইতো এই তাই হাত কি জগম বাটো ডেট পৰ্টিকে লাগাবি নয় হাত কি জগম বাটো বাচিব বোলা মই মন ডাঙৰ হৈ যাইছে আৰু দুসৰা মানুহ খান মোৰা ঘৰত মই ৰাত ফট বহি থাকিছে আৰু মই লাদি গনাইছ খামৰাই মইকে মাতিছে চলে ওলাইবি আমি মতা ঘৰত যাব এইটো টাইম দিবি মই ভাবিছে মৰিছে কোনে মই জানা নাই তাই জকম বাৰ কাৰণে পান্না কৰিবলৈ মাতিছে নে কোনে মই ওলাইছে মই ওলা চাচাতে বুঢ়ী খানটো কান্দি আছে মইকে দেখি না তো মই ডাইৰেক্ট সুধিছে কি হৈছে কৈছে একটা বুঢ়ী বাৰু মইকে কৈছে তইলা মতাবি মৰাই দিছে না কৈছে তো মই উপায় নাই মন ডাঙৰ হৈ যাইছে একো ক'বলৈ নাই মাৰিছে হৈছে তো মই এতিয়া মহিলা মতাটো মই যোন ইমান মৰম কৰি থাকি না ঘৰৰ মানুহ কাৰণ মন ডাঙৰ নহ'লে বি মই যোন নিজৰ মন ডাঙৰ হৈ গৈ না এটা মন বিয়া পাবলৈ নিদিব আৰু নমৰা তাক এনেকুৱা লাইফ থাকিব খুচি পৰা থাকিব একো নাখাইলে বি একো নকৰিলে বি তাই বি একো নকৰা মানুহ তাই বি হাজিৰা কৰা মানুহ আছে আৰু আমি বি গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট চাৰ্ভিচ নহয় চাৰ্চতে মতব কৰি না চাৰ্চতে কাম কৰা মানুহ আছে একো নাখাইলে বি মৰম অপৰে এনেকুৱা ফেমিলি চলাই যাব ফেমিলি থাকিব কইনা মন ডাঙৰ হৈ না ছাতি কদম হোৱা চাতে তাইকে মাৰি দিছে মই বেছি মন তোক আছে আৰু তাইকে খৰাই দিবি মই এনা কৈছে আৰু তাইকে মাৰি দিয়া খানগে তাইখানগে জাষ্টিটো দিবি কইনা মই এনা কৈছে
tế bể ngoài thân bò mông cẳng bò mấy gì là nào gì mà mông ở thằng mình có hết vậy nào gì dùng bông á chẳng bộ nào gì ôn lại phá xí lôi ta tay bộ quá cụ á thôi
তাইতো এতিয়াতো বেছি কমজুৰি হৈছে বাচ্চা দুইটাকে কোনবা মৰাইছে বাচ্চা দুইটা এতিয়া দিবি তাই মন বেছি বিষাই কেনে আছে
qua na nhì hai bậc càng ba bì càng chẳng lại hai chỉ là một sáng cá bu hai chỉ là một sáng cá mía làm mà hoàn toàn là lăng phu hem mong cả cái nao nhì có bấm thu mà nao nhì用崩ấy quăng qua thế vậy con mama用崩mà chẳng ấy con nao nhì用崩ấy beli là lăng phu ba bì lăng ang aham beti intia sau kali ya India sokali ye public ayan petelo itataibu public khokam petelo itataibu India sokali ye khanak lang public lang mi ya pli mi le kope naw nya kopam thu ma hiyong pong wei
তাখানতো কাম কৰিবলৈ হাজিৰা কৰিবলৈ যোৱা আছে তো আহা টাইম দে এম্বুছ কৰি কিনে মৰাইছে গৈছে তো বাচ্চা দুইটাই ইয়াতে লাগে আৰু আমাৰ পৰা কৈ আছে তাই ইণ্ডিয়ান আৰ্মিটো মানুহকে প্ৰটেক্ট কৰিবলৈ থাকি আছে নেকি ভাবিছিলে তো মৰাবলৈ থাকি আছে নেকি বাচ্চা দুইটা আজি ইয়াতে লাগে কৈছে একো কম্পেনচেশ্যন নালাগে কৈছে
মুক্তিটো কথাটো ওলাবলৈ নাপাৰে আৰু এতিয়া আমাৰ দুটা আছে আমাৰ দুটাৰ পৰা আৰু আমিখন তিনিজন পৰা আমাৰ ভাই দুটাকে আমাৰ জুতুৰ পৰা ডাঙৰ কৰিছে গাঁও চাবি আমি পৰা ডাঙৰ কৰিছোঁ তো মই নিজেতো কাম কৰিব নাপাৰে আমাৰ ফেমিলিটো ক'লে তাইজনকে সেই সেকেন্ডে তাইকনকে হফ কৰি কিনে আমিখন ফেমিলিটো এনেকৈ বহি আছে কিমান 1 টকা আনিলে বি তাইজন পৰা আনি কিনে এইটো খাই আছে তাজুনতো হাজিরা করিবলে যাইছে আর খরাই আহা হুমতে এমবুশ করিকেনা ইন্ডিয়ান আর্মির উপর মারি দিছে morai দিছে।
The subsequent days saw the government of Nagaland enforcing Section 144 in one district, aiming to curtail public assembly and movement with the additional suspension of mobile internet and bulk SMS services indefinitely. Despite these measures, public protests ensued, marked by hundreds of men entering a local Assam rifle camp in Mon town, resulting in the unfortunate death of one more civilian. Following these events, the then Nagaland Governor Jagdish Mukhi issued an official statement declaring the formation of a special investigation team to thoroughly probe the firing incident. The official statement emphasized that the SIT would investigate the incident from all perspectives. Subsequently, the State Home Department promptly constituted the SIT of Nagaland Police the very next day. The SIT's report implicated 30 army personnel, including a major, 2 subedars, 8 havildars, 4 naiks, 6 lanes naiks, and 9 paratroopers of the 21 para special forces. In response to these developments, the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization, representing 6 tribes, withdrew from the ongoing annual Hornbill Festival 2021. During the festival, the Nagas symbolically hoisted black flags on all its morongs, and the Konyaks decided to have their cultural troupe abstain from participating. The stance was subsequently mirrored by other Naga cultural troops on December 5. On the same day, a power blackout for 30 minutes was observed in Kohima, and candlelight marches were organized in Kohima, Dimapur and other towns. Rallies were also organized all over the state seeking for justice.
so many plans, I guess. I believe they had so many plans for Christmas, for these festive seasons, but they could not come back home. Today it happened to us. Today it happened to our community. Tomorrow it might happen to your people. Tomorrow it might happen to your tribe.
This is Naga Student Federation. We are not going to participate to Hornbill in the case of the Indian government.
Naga Manukan security kane itu Indian Army nalage. Naga Manukan mi man nichu cholai na aise. Hoina loy Naga. Hoina loy.
We Nagas, we can save our own land. We can safeguard our own people. We don't need Indian Army.
Amit Shah, the Minister of Home Affairs of India, expressed regret over the killings before the Parliament, which was in session. He directed a special investigation team to complete an inquiry within a month. However, he reiterated the narrative of the Indian Army in its entirety. This led to an opposition walkout in protest and later condemnation of the government for preventing political figures from accessing the area. Notably, even members of the state PJP unit and its political allies rejected Shah's narrative. The then party president Temjin Imna Along characterized the event as a summary execution as well as genocide. In response, the local village council issued an informal ban on the Indian army entering the village. The Nagaland government granted an ex-gratia of rupees 5 lakh each to the families of the 14 killed in firing by security forces in Mon district. Then Nagaland Transport Minister Paiwang Konyak handed over the ex-gratia to the village council chairman. However, the village council, Oting, and victims' family announced that they will not accept ex-gratia until and unless the culprit of security forces are brought to justice before the Civil Court of Law and repealed Armed Forces Special Powers Act from Northeast India. On December 6, 2021, the Nagaland police registered a first information report against the 21 para special forces, bringing charges of first-degree murder. The National Human Rights Commission of India sent notices to both the central and state governments. The Indian Army initiated a court of inquiry led by the Major General to investigate the circumstances surrounding the operation. The inquiry also aimed to examine the credibility of the intelligence report that led to the detachment of the 21 para special forces led by an officer of the rank of Major.
On 4th December 2021 at around 4:20 p.m., the operations team of the 21 para security forces had laid an ambush at Longkau between Upper Tiru and Oting. They opened fire at the white Bolero pickup vehicle, which was carrying 8 people belonging to Oting village, most of whom were working as laborers in the coal mines at Tiru, without ensuring positive identification and failing to carry out challenging procedure. This is as per the investigation. Investigation has also revealed that the operations team had not followed the standard operating procedure and the rules of engagement, and had resorted to disproportionate firing, leading to immediate killing of 6 occupants of the vehicle on the spot and previously injuring 2 persons. The investigation has revealed that when the villagers of Oting and Tiru reached the incident spot in search of the missing villagers and the Bolero pickup vehicle, they reached the site at around 2100 hours, that is 9 p.m. They turned violent upon discovering the dead bodies and the scuffle that ensued between the villagers and the operation team members of 21 para SF. 1 paratrooper succumbed to injuries, and 14 personnel of 21 para SF team sustained injuries as a result of the response. This led the major to order to open fire at around 10 o'clock, and the operation team started to break contact. A separate FIR in crime number 28/21 has been registered by Tizil PS on 11/12/2021 under section 326, 435, 302, 307 and 24 IPC, and under section 25 brackets 1A Arms Act. This is against the unknown persons.
On the same day, the 6th of December 2021, all 14 civilian casualties were laid to rest in a mass funeral service led by the Chief Minister Nipirio.
finish task aro lamba chabula ase itu gibi so apni lead kuri divide the last trumpet for the trumpet will sound
and this is a draconian law, so it should be removed from our country. There can be many laws which can handle, but this is blackened the image of our country.
The centre has declined to grant sanction for the prosecution of 30 army personnel allegedly involved in the December 2021 killing of 14 civilians in the failed ambush at Oting in Nagaland's Mon district, according to an official statement. This information was conveyed by the Nagaland police to the Mon district and Session Judges Court, where the charge sheet had been filed as mandated by law, stated IGP of CID Nagaland, Rupa M, in a release on April 13. The Supreme Court on July 19, 2023 has stayed further proceedings in the Suo Moto First Information Report registered against the personnel of 21 Para SF unit of the Indian Army involved in the killing of civilians at Oting under Mon district of Nagaland on December 4, 2021. The incident infused vigor into calls to repeal and revoke the Armed Forces Special Powers Act on 7th of December. The government of Nagaland announced that it will officially seek its repeal. However, AFSPA still remains in force in the state. 8 entire districts and 21 police stations in 5 other districts in Nagaland have been declared as disturbed areas under AFSPA for an extended period of 6 months until March 31st, 2024. The 8 districts on the disturbed list include Dimapur, Newland, Chumukedima, Mon, Kifire, Noklak, Phek and Perin. The areas under the jurisdiction of Kuzama, Kohima North, Kohima South, Zubza and Kezocha police stations in Kohima district, Mangkulamba, Mokokchung 1, Longto, Tuli, Longcham and Anaki C police stations in Mokokchung district, Yanglok police station in Longleng district, Bandari, Champang and Rulan police stations in Woka district, and Gatasi, Bokopoto, Sadaka, Suruhoto, Ziniboto and Agunato police stations in Ziniboto district will also bear the disturbed tag for an additionally 6 months period from October 1, 2023. 2 years have passed since the tragic incident unfolded. However, the family members of the victims are still awaiting justice.